Wait a second. I don't even see.
I did no shorts from New York. You sent me them?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll put it up.
I don't remember getting them.
Yeah, I don't see any. I see a bunch of Xenia, New York. Charles, Xenia's in Ohio.
No Rogue 5.
Xenia, New York?
Where? What are you talking about? Let me see.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. It's Sunday night, and that means it's time for a new podcast topic. We do this podcast, we do a new episode every Sunday night. We do a Wins and Wiffs episode every Wednesday night. So please join us on the YouTube channel or maybe on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and check out all the old episodes. They're there for you in a nice playlist, and you can come back and join us each Wednesday and Sunday. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to bring in Charlie Beansacks first.
What's going on, Shane? How you doing tonight?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
I was cleaning my office tonight. With cleaning, when I mean like putting away collectibles, I have a pile. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I could just reach over and I just have like piles of stuff everywhere. We've got cups and like it just needs to be all put away. It's a disaster in here. Then I can dust. So I'm making some progress finally. Brandon's got lots of dust behind him on those shelves, piled up with cardboard, I believe.
Yeah.
And exhaust fumes, too.
It's a problem.
Yeah. I don't know how, I mean, this could be a whole episode by itself. I don't know how anybody keeps their collection clean. I know that, Charles, obviously you have, doors with glass. I know that dust still gets in there probably. No. But I mean, anybody who has
foam all around.
Oh, smart. Smart. I don't, I mean, by the time you dust a couple of shelves and you get to the next shelves, the first shelves have dust on them again. So I don't know how anybody does it. It's like, I just stopped at one point.
Charles has like this vacuum thing when he opens a door, it goes, sucks all the dust out of the room. So that way, when he opens the glass door to put a new minifigure up there, that way it doesn't do that.
I stick my finger in there sometimes.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Lord Walden is here. What's up, John?
Hello, John.
Long time
Stick your finger in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's like putting your finger in the, what do they call that? Like a crack in a dam.
No, you stick it in the for the catfish.
Noodling. Noodling. Yeah. I saw a video the other day. The girl's like whole arm was inside the catfish, and it was the biggest. I mean, I've seen a number of these. It was the biggest catfish I've ever seen. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how that around here.
It doesn't hurt.
I've never done it.
Don't they have?
But teeth? They don't have teeth.
Oh, they don't.
John, you
have
had to have done something close to
that. You don't want to be on the receiving end of those whiskers, though.
Did you ever?
They have barbs in their whiskers.
Well, what I would be afraid of is sticking your arm like into a hole or like under a rock or whatever.
Pull out a snake?
Because there could be snapper turtles. You
or
don't
a snapping
know
turtle.
You'll lose 2 fingers
or your hand.
Yeah. Not worth it. All right, let's bring in the mayor of Rogue 5 Toys,
the mayor of New York,
Christopher Mamdani. Hey guys, how are you?
He's the mayor of Rogue 5 Toys. You could go over there and you could collect with us there. Brandon is selling stuff like a madman. Charles, John, and I no longer participate.
You guys are pretty much out. Yeah, you guys are pretty much out.
You guys, do you even go on the page at all?
I don't have Facebook.
I sell.
Oh, that's right.
Sites.
Poor John. What does John sell on? Where do you sell at?
I'm not selling anywhere right now because
I feel like John needs to go on Whatnot.
John,
I tried to do eBay, but it's like 15%. I mean, it's insane.
Do you have your store site?
Taxes. Still? Do what?
Do you still have your store site?
Yeah.
Your store webpage.
So we're undergoing a lot of like
Construction?
not really renovation, but we're trying to get everything sorted to where we have a basement and the garage with all of our inventory and stuff. And we're going to set up a photo area in the garage
For it.
And so it's just like, it's bedlam right now, but hopefully in the next couple of months we'll be able to start really posting some stuff on our page on our website.
The fees on eBay, I think, to me, are like the least to worry about. 15% is really not that bad.
I think it's 13 and a half, I think.
Well, every item is different. It averages between 12 and 15, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're all different depending on the item. But there's so many scams that just go on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can send someone out a graded mock, and if the guy says, hey, I didn't get it in, I got in a book instead, they're going to refund that guy. He gets to keep the item, and he's
without even. Yeah, Facebook does the same sort of thing when they ban you for something that's really deplorable, and then they don't even give you a chance to, state your case.
There you go. Correct.
So today's topic, Shane.
Yeah. Well, today's topic is it's kind of loose, but we're sitting here now, and it's we're recording. It's November 5th. Tomorrow, Funko. We talked about Funko, the stock, and we talked about Pops recently, and the company has not been doing well in the market. I think they've not been doing well in real life. That there's a lot of debt. They're not. That we heard stories that they're burying Funko Pops in, I don't know, the desert or something. They have a lot of inventory. They're not moving as much as they thought they were going to, but they're reporting tomorrow for third quarter results, financial results. And, are we a financial show? No, of course not. But we were talking about this recently, and I thought it was kind of interesting because we were talking about throwing some money into Funko at some point, which we haven't done, to be clear. None of us have done that, I don't believe, but it's so low now, and it doesn't seem like they're going to, go out of business anytime soon. Hopefully, they can restructure and turn this thing around. I mean, they sell tons and tons of products, not just Funko Pops. They have a lot of sublines of handbags and leather goods and pins and magnets and all kinds of collectibles and stuff. But in any case, in reading an article earlier today, I was reading about how Hasbro and Mattel have released their financial, their third quarter results in the last couple of weeks. And Hasbro, the stock responded well. They believe they beat expectations, and the stock has gone up. Mattel has kind of been the other side of that coin. I think they missed some expectations. The stock went down. I don't know how much lower Funko can go. I mean, it's around $3, $3.15 right now. It keeps dipping below $3, but it'll be interesting to see what the results are tomorrow and how the market reacts to it. But we can discuss this a little bit. And but the real goal, though, is this is a toy podcast. Obviously, these are toy companies. What is the holiday season going to look like? That's where we're going to kind of run into. That's what we're going to wind this conversation into. Is holiday season's coming up. Black Friday sales are already starting. What is the toy selling season going to be like for the holidays? But for the stocks, does anybody dabble in any of those stocks or has owned Funko at all at this point?
No,
I watch them and I pay attention to them.
Yeah,
and I want to put money into it because it keeps dropping under 3 and going back to about 320, 325. So it kind of seems like a nice little rolling stock where you can just keep buying low, selling high, rolling. So, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as much as that seems like to the average person who's not a trader, doesn't invest and buy and sell stocks themselves, it seems like nothing, right? You're talking about it going up a quarter, but when you talk about the percentage of that, you're talking about almost 10%. Yeah, you buy that stock at $3, and if you can sell it at $3.25 in a couple of days, 10% is a big return, you know.
If you're putting in $5,000 like at a shot, and then you're just selling it, making 10%, you're getting $500 every single time.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
then
to me, I'm more than happy with that.
For weeks, it's been going up and down between that kind of 30-cent window.
Yeah.
You know, $2.97 to $3.25.
I definitely would not hold on to it long term though, because of like during earnings. Now, I wouldn't hold it. I would have sold it before earnings because who knows what's going to happen now. But I mean, this is a stock where anywhere one day it could somebody can say they're buying them out and the stock will go up, or the same day they can say they're going bankrupt and the stock plummets. So
I would be scared to death now if I owned it going into tomorrow, because the financials have not been good in 2025. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if it went to 250 tomorrow. You know, if the financials are bad, I'd be scared to death to own that.
If it goes in the mid twos, we should go all in for that podcast money. Because I used to have a Funko at like $12 or $16, and like went to like 20. I remember, because I was in like Hershey. I had no idea what like Funko was, and someone told me to like buy it, so I bought it, and I made like a few dollars off it, like nothing like huge, but it used to be like a $20 stock though.
Yeah, I think they're like hundreds of $1 million in the hole, right?
They just spend so much money because they have to pay like Marvel or
licensing fees.
It's a licensing.
License fees are killing them.
Yeah, they're definitely operating in a deficit. And I'm wondering what's going to keep them afloat. As far as like, I'm not too into it on the stock end or anything like that. I'm just as far as like the life of Funko. What can they do to? I mean, because right now they have Funko fans who are buying stuff still, and no new people are buying stuff. You know,
the thing that terrifies me is that they actually own Super 7, I think, right?
I think Super 7
owns them. I don't know who. Somehow Super 7 and Funko are tied together, and the same thing. They pay a lot of money for their license to license all these items that they make, and you know,
I can help
Super
them.
7's one of the better toy companies I think that is out right now. I don't want them going away.
I can help them make money if they do what Lego does. So Lego obviously sells on like Lego.com, and then Lego has the biggest like resale like site. So they own like Bricklink, and they take a portion of all the sales. Funko should have their own resale site for only Funko Pops. Everyone would use it, and they could take a portion of it. They may already have that. I didn't actually look into it, but that's what Lego does.
Well, I'm surprised that Super 7 isn't in the same position, because they seem to outprice themselves. Because, you know, you see them at retail for like $19.95, $17.95 and stuff like that. And then just a couple months later, they're on the clearance rack. You know,
certain ones. Yeah. I mean, I've seen them for $3 to $5 a piece, but I find them on the clearance rack but the thing is you don't find them on the clearance rack at that store. It's like the same thing with anything else. They'll sell the product to a store, to a retail store. They'll pay the full price, and then the retail store can't sell them, and then they end up in clearance.
Yeah.
Is that what really happens, though? I can't see that happening. I can't see Walmart like handing Funko like thousands and thousands of dollars, and then no one buys them, and then Walmart loses money. I don't see that happening.
No, and I don't have any insight into how it works, but I have to believe that Walmart knows what they're doing. They're like,
like they have to.
We'll pay you for what sells, or there's some.
Maybe I don't know.
They have to do that
but they probably sell so much other stuff that it's like they can absorb that kind of loss too. I mean,
Funko sell though, because we go to all these shows and there's Funko.
Oh yeah, the resale stuff is the resale market is.
That's a resale, but Funko's not selling these pops for more than $12 a piece.
Yeah,
right. The expensive one.
They need a website for a resale.
That's they need to do what AFA does. They need to grade their own stuff and overcharge.
It's true. Right? It's true though.
Yeah.
And then open up a Hakes
Funko
auction.
Open up a Hakes, have their own collectible
FFG.
investment brokerage, and
FFGC, Freddie Funko Grading Company.
Well, go ahead.
We went to Comic-Con, and I was looking to buy some stuff for like my kids while I was there. So the first thing I thought of, I'm going to buy some Funko Pops. And I walked over to this one booth that was probably the size of my house, honestly. This guy had so many Funko Pops, stacked so high. And every Funko Pop was, I believe it was $19.99, $20. And I'm just like, I looked at Shane or Brandon, and I'm like, what's the average price? And he's like, $12. And I'm like, not buying it. I'm not spending $20 on the everyday common Funko Pop just to get a gift for like my kid. If it was $12, I probably would
walk into Five
Below. Go to Walmart for $12.
Five Below has so many of them for $5.
Oh yeah, Five Below.
They're in Five Below now.
Yeah.
Oh, that company's going out of business.
It's hundreds.
They're done.
I think I've seen them at the dollar store, the 99-cent store, maybe.
Lord.
They have them at Ross too.
Oh my God,
Ross from Friends has a store.
Oh my God,
Dress for less.
The secret here, and it's not much of a secret as everybody knows, but Ross sells toys now, and they sell pretty good stuff actually.
Oh yeah,
for a lot less than retail. And I know people that go hunting there on a regular basis because of what they find. But people have found all sorts of stuff there that's actually pretty good and resellable. I know a lot of people that they'll go to the flea market. They'll buy a bunch of stuff at Ross and they'll flip it there, or at toy shows. I've seen it too. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, if people don't know. A lot of people don't know that, but if you want to look for toys, I'd go to Ross.
Geez, Ross stock is pumping.
Yeah,
are they?
Yeah.
How much?
$162 a share.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially during the holidays, I'm sure, because they sell everything. They sell home decor. They sell clothes, shoes, toys. All kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm taking a look at some of these, some of these articles, just so I can make sure that we're saying the right thing here. Hasbro delivered year-on-year revenue growth of 8.3%, beating the expectations by over 3%. And Mattel reported a revenue decline of almost 6%, falling short of estimates by 5.5%. So they were, estimates were they were going to decline by 0.4%, and it was almost 6%. So
0.0.
Well, how many IPs does Hasbro have as opposed to like Mattel?
I don't know, but Mattel's got a lot too, though.
Yeah. Does Mattel, or do they own Playmates now? Mattel?
I don't know, but they have some heavyweight stuff. Barbie and
He-Man.
Okay, He-Man.
But He-Man's not really selling very well. Just the collectors, really. The kids aren't buying them.
Hasbro, immediately following the results, Hasbro went up, 2.1%, and Mattel went down 3% after their results. But those are two different directions. Hasbro has a revenue growth of over 8% year on year from 2024, and Mattel is down 6% from 2024. Mm-hmm. So the estimates that they missed or they hit doesn't mean the company is doing better than last year or this year. It just means that was what the expectation was. Like, the expectation is you're having a bad year, we expect this, and then you're actually having a worse year and you miss it. Now, even if you were to hit that expectation, the market might still trash the stock. You are having a bad year and you hit expectation, but you're still having a bad year, so sell the stock. So that's what's kind of where Funko is right now, because Funko, the expectation, last quarter, Funko beat the revenue expectations by over 5%. That was for the second quarter of 2025. But even though they beat the expectation, they're still down 22% on year-on-year revenue.
Because they're operating in a deficit.
Right. So it was like analysts were saying, like, hey, Funko's doing really bad. We expect this. And then Funko comes in and goes, Well, we are doing really bad, but we did this this much. So like it was a little bit better than they expected, but still really bad. So, the stock is down to $3.18 right now.
Just a step back 1 second.
Yeah.
Hasbro has over 1,800 IPs.
Oh, God.
Other major ones are like Monopoly, Magic, Nerf, and the Transformers.
No, Star Wars isn't even up there.
It doesn't say it. And Mattel
has Star Wars as well, though.
Have an exact number. They won't release it, but they're like Uno, Matchbox, American Girl, Fisher Price, Hot Wheels, Barbie, like stuff like that.
Well, next year Mattel, I think it's next year, the beginning of next year or spring, Mattel gets the DC license. So
I feel like Mattel is they limit themselves as far as what they sell.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, what they put available online and what they put available in person, I think they like to limit their stock to not stock price, but the stock of their toys for. I actually don't know why, but I've noticed this at certain conventions where they'll put out, hey, there's a limited amount of these, and even online they will sell out of stuff very quickly, as opposed to Hasbro, which kind of drags on, almost like Hasbro makes too much and it ends up on clearance aisles. And Mattel stuff sells out so fast. That's great because it's everybody wants it, but it more appeals to the reseller and the people that scalp stuff on eBay, and they don't produce enough for people that actually want it. There's been a few things that have been hot commodities at certain conventions that a lot of people just can't get because it sells out too fast, as opposed to Hasbro. And Chris saw this, and so did Shane when we went to Comic-Con. The Hasbro line, you could walk up and you could pretty much buy anything that was available. That was it wasn't even an exclusive. It was, they just happened to have the toys there to purchase, but you could also buy them online. But the majority of everything was still available and nothing was sold out, as opposed to as opposed to Mattel, where if you go to a convention to buy, usually the Mattel line is always cut off and all the items are usually sold out. And to me, that's like, well, you didn't make enough to appeal to everyone, but there has to be a happy medium, because I think Hasbro makes too much and Mattel doesn't make enough. So
yeah, and that's not the whole story, right? You can't simplify it down to just that, because here you have Hasbro, increasing their revenue by 8% and Mattel decreasing 6%. I mean, and that could flip flop as we move forward. It's not going to be like that every quarter, but
what do you think is going to happen now with ToysRUs opening up 30 new stores? That's going to help.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool.
That's going to help pump their content out and all their merchandise even more now.
Now, they opened up stores in Canada first, right?
No,
they're the same company.
ToysRUs is opening up 30 stores statewide or countrywide here.
Standalone stores?
I believe 20 of them are regular stores and 10 are going to be seasonal for now.
Because they're inside of
Spirit of Halloween.
I mean, what?
Like Spirit of Halloween?
I guess seasonal, what that means. But I mean, that's their plan right now, but you guys know that they'll put up more if they do good. So
right now they're inside of Macy's. There's one here in San Diego, and Macy's is dying.
Macy's dead. Yeah, Macy's is like a dying breed, like Sears and the rest of them.
I don't know why they would put them inside of Macy's. There's a dead store, but anyway, you walk in there and it's like atrocious. You're like, this is
Long Island is getting a standalone store. So out of the 20, we are getting one here for sure. But yeah,
I remember the old Toys R Us in Manhattan was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever went to that one.
It was awesome.
Yeah, they had a ride inside.
Yeah.
Ferris wheel inside.
That certainly has to help with sales because kids don't go into toy stores and look around at toys. So now if parents bring kids to a toy store, which is Toys R Us, I mean, companies like Mattel and Hasbro should do better.
Maybe I was collecting too.
I was surprised companies like Hasbro and Mattel didn't step up in some regard. I mean, maybe Toys R Us was so far gone when it really went out of business, but I was almost surprised that they didn't have more of a public interest in keeping Toys R Us alive. Because, you talk about Hasbro, and Charles just said they have so many IPs. And then, video game companies. I mean, video games are different, right? Because now they would love to sell only digital because they get all that money. They don't have to share that money with anybody. When they sell through Target and Walmart, and they gotta share part of that retail cost. But toy producers, I mean, they rely on toy stores more than toy shelves more than anything else. Amazon. I mean, Amazon and Walmart are the other two. But
everyone knows that when kids and parents have something in hand, you're more likelier to buy something when it's in hand than just pressing it through a screen. And
that store is not going to last because everyone does the same thing. A kid is going to hand you a toy, and you're going to be like $59.99. You're going to go right onto Amazon.
I know, and
$44.99.
That's the problem.
Say, little Johnny, don't worry. I'm going to order it. We'll have it.
It'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they'll be at our house.
And that's the problem is that Toys R Us is going to come in, and it's going to be this amazing store and experience for kids, and everything is going to be so overpriced. Like, they're going to be the ones charging $29.99 for Funko Pops, when you can go online and it's $12.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Funko again,
I hate to think that, but I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's going to fail again.
It's true.
It's not like they do Amazon prices or cheaper.
Well, it's not like Dunkin' Donuts. They don't, like Dunkin' came back because they started selling coffee in grocery stores. And then they're like, hey, now we can sell our donuts again. They opened up. Now they're everywhere.
Oh, yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere.
So last quarter, Funko beat expectations by over 5%. They reported 193 million in revenue, but that was down 22% from the year before. And so going into tomorrow, analysts are expecting revenue to decline 10.5% year on year to 262 million, which is 6.4% below what it recorded in the third quarter last year. So again, all those estimates don't mean the company's doing bad, doing good. It's just whatever their situation is, that's what analysts are expecting. But in order for the stock to really take off, they've got to beat those expectations by a significant amount, which indicate, they're turning it around a little bit. If they miss those estimates, that's like really bad news because the estimates are already bad on their own. The estimates are, we expect them to be doing 10.5% worse this year, for this quarter. So if they don't even hit that, that's bad news. So it'll be fun to see what happens with Funko tomorrow because we don't own it. We're not tied into it. We're not going to lose money. But Hasbro and Mattel, and there's a bunch of other stuff. There's Jack's Pacific out there as a stock. Playmates, I think, is traded like on the pink sheets or something like that. It's it's not even on the major indexes. But it will be interesting to get to the new year, get into January and start to hear the reports on how they did for the fourth quarter, which includes, basically is encompassed by the whole holiday shopping season, right? Because here we are in November, everybody's shopping already, and we'll see how these toy companies do.
But for the year, Mattel is up 7%, so that's pretty good. Hasbro is up 35%. Funko is down almost 76%.
Oh my God.
Just year to date. That's just year to date.
So, I mean, they do have a lot of other things other than Pops, but I just wonder are Pops dying? John, there's your title. Are Pops dying?
They're like useless. Like,
I hate them. I hate Pops.
You can't move their arms. You can't play with them.
People buy Pops and they collect Pops, and I don't know why. I never
They
understood
do.
why.
People
To me,
still
I thought
buy them.
They're going to be
People
like
still collect
Pogs.
them.
I thought they're going to be like Pogs. I thought they were going to go away in like
Or
3 months.
Beanie Babies. They've been compared to Beanie Babies a lot.
It's like me buying lunchboxes. They just sit here and collect us.
I just don't understand.
What does
People buy them.
anything do? Nothing. We're bored.
The worst
like,
thing,
like a vintage Star Wars figure, like you can move the stormtrooper's hand and put a gun in it and like make a scene with like an AT-AT or something.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's like something.
I
Like
see
what
people-
did the kid do with a Funko?
people
Put it on their
wait-
dresser.
they'll go out and they'll have like
Shake
George
the head.
Lucas autograph a Funko Pop, and it's like you just had. He's a pretty hard autograph to get, and you got George Lucas to autograph a Funko Pop, which is not going to be worth anything here in the next few years.
Yeah,
And you just wasted.
You never
wasted
know
that
because
opportunity.
If Funko goes out of business, the stock is worthless. 10 years from now, maybe Funkos are worth a lot of money.
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, that's why I have 5 Saturn cars parked out in my front yard right now.
Oh, did you have the?
5
Did
years
you
from
get
now,
the
they might
view?
be worth something.
I've always
Saturn
wanted a Saturn
View?
View. Do you have a Saturn View? I've always wanted.
Saturn. I don't know.
Oh,
what
that's
that
a
is.
weird looking one,
Remember,
right?
Yeah,
My friend had one in high school, and it was made out of plastic.
yeah, or the Saturn Sky too.
Yeah,
The dashboard is like in the middle of the. I mean, the all of like the odometer and everything, the speedometer and odometer. It's in the middle of the dashboard.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's crazy. That's the craziest design, but
Well,
but yeah, I'm holding on to Saturns, thinking they're going to be worth something someday.
well, here we are 30 years later, and Beanie Babies are still worth nothing.
they are worth nothing. Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there are a couple of weird, versions out there, but all the ones that were worth something,
From what I
at one point were
understand,
$40, $50, $70 are all worth $5 now.
from what I understand, you know how like Star Wars has like the original 12 card backs, like the first 12.
Mm-hmm.
Beanie Babies had the first 12, I believe, also, and they're the original bears, but their faces are a different shaped head
Yeah.
or face.
Yeah,
it's
they
like the
redesigned
old.
them.
It's like an old style, and then they redesigned them. If you have those are still worth money.
Yeah, because
They
those
used-
weren't plentiful.
No, those were before anything even exploded. And at the time, they were worth thousands upon thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, I don't know what they're worth now, but I know that they are still worth something.
Well, maybe we can get James Coleman on and talk about the value of Beanie Babies.
Oh, God.
Oh, because
wait,
they
are
were
you
on an
talking about
episode of Golden Auctions.
You're talking about the guy from Golden Auctions?
Yeah,
Oh.
He was the guy who was talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and had no idea about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
but they all have red. They all have the red mask on.
Yeah, they all took They all took Raphael's mask.
There are a lot of, for the people that collect Beanie Babies, there are a lot of different, like there's different generations of tags. So the figure, like the actual bear might be the same, but if you have a Generation 2 tag instead of a 5B or something,
But I
it's
think
worth
those
a lot
are all,
more.
I think
And there
those
you
are
have
all
it.
worth crap too, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So, people have seen the craze come and go on a lot of different toy lines, so they try to predict, but Beanie Babies were so mass produced, just like Pops, that, it's all these years later, it's like literally 30 plus years later. I mean, the real craze was like 96 to like 98 is when it was like really nuts.
They still make them.
They still
Beanie
make them,
Babies?
yeah. I mean, but
Yeah, you can get them at
Make them?
you can get them at Love's Truck Stop.
What? Oh yeah, John gets all his good stuff there.
Yeah, Love's and what's the other one?
How many times have you the loves, John?
On more than one occasion. Yeah, Buc-ee's has the better bathrooms.
Oh, Buc-ee's. I've been to one in Texas. I would
I'm
love.
done.
I would
I'm
love.
done. I'm done with Buc-ee's.
I would love for them to
Why?
open one up here.
There's honestly, there's just like slobs everywhere. They're
Look at his
just grabbing
face.
everything. There's so many people.
I went
Everyone's buying overpriced.
It's like the Walmart of gas stations.
I went to one.
People are ridiculous,
and they had a meat counter with nothing but beef jerky.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
They have a whole wall of beef jerky.
They're pretty awesome.
Whole wall of beef jerky. I was like in heaven. I was like, I'll take some of that.
You know how much they pay their assistant managers? Their assistant managers make $150,000 a year.
John,
wow.
I've never walked into a
just
store
an assistant manager,
and it was even close to as busy as when I walked into Buc-ee's, and I went there about 3 times. It is the busiest store I've ever been to in my entire life.
Correct. I saw somebody buying a rolling electronic cooler, a bathing suit, and teriyaki beef jerky, all from the same store.
Oh yeah, don't forget Beaver Nuts.
Where is there a Buc-ee's? This is a store
all along the south.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
So,
going to say,
The one in
Chris, you know, like Wawa, right?
Yeah. I love
So,
Wawa.
like, imagine a Wawa, right?
Wawa.
Like, it's one of those
The size
big
of a
Wawas
Walmart.
that have like 30 pumps outside, right? Like, it's like
God.
near a parkway or whatever.
There's about like 100.
There's like 100. Yeah, it's more than that.
Yeah,
But behind the pumps is not a Wawa store. It's a Walmart.
Oh, you know what?
And it's humongous inside.
I drove home from Utah, and I think I stopped at
It's a beaver. Like the logo is a little beaver head, like with a red circle.
Yeah,
I was amazed. I thought I was going into like a supermarket.
Yeah, it was great.
It's
It was
crazy.
humongous.
Yeah, you can get a chicken sandwich.
Everybody told me to get the
and
ribeye sandwich or whatever, or the pulled whatever beef brisket
pork.
sandwich.
That's a stock you buy or a company you buy because they will not like make another one. Like they're very slow on expanding. They don't want to expand too fast.
It's like if In-N-Out ever went public, you should buy. I don't know if you guys know In-N-Out burgers.
I know.
They're building one here in Chattanooga.
Really?
They moved their headquarters to Tennessee. They moved their headquarters to Nashville.
They're only open until I think 1 or 2 in the morning, but literally I have never not waited in a line at In-N-Out. Like literally the line around the corner every time I go.
Yeah,
no matter what time of day it is.
Yeah, I had to read like the history behind Buc-ee's, like the guy who started it and how they progressed to like the larger and larger stores, but they're very slow to open new ones. Like the guys behind it like really know what they're doing. Like they've gone very slow and methodical in this company.
Yeah. You know, it's not even like Buc-ee's either. That's not how you say it.
How do you say it?
I think it's like Busey's.
No,
it's
right?
not Gary. It's not Gary Busey.
Like Gary Busey.
I don't think you say that. Though.
No, Charles, it's like it's called butt cheese. Butt cheese.
What would you call it? Busey's.
I think you say it some
Doesn't
other.
make any sense.
I think you say it some other way.
It's Buc-ee's.
What's that Gary Busey line where he says like buttered sausage?
Buttered sausage.
I go to Busey and I get buttered sausage.
But yeah,
but literally they sell bathing suits with the store logo on it. I was in the Caribbean. I took a cruise out of Texas, and on Caribbean islands there were little girls with little bikinis on with a giant Buc-ee's logo like on the bathing suit. I'm like, could you imagine like being on
you're looking at that,
vacation?
Shane.
But could you imagine wearing like a bathing suit that had a Walmart logo on the front of it?
Shane,
Nobody would do that.
I walked into this dump. Everyone was hungry. I bought probably about $80 worth of food.
Easy.
I bought a shirt for 4 people. I refused to buy one for myself. I literally spent like $300 in this gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Did you buy the art that was in the bathroom?
The place is a dump.
You can buy. They have art like that's all over the walls in the bathrooms, and each piece is for sale.
I have a container of orange
in a bathroom.
I have a container of orange mints, like an Altoids container, but from Buc-ee's, and I just eat a mint every now and then because I don't want to run out. That orange mints, they're so good.
Yeah. How do we go from Funko to Buc-ee?
I don't know, but I want to buy stock in Buc-ee's.
That's a stock that you actually want to buy. That's why.
Well, let's wrap this up, and I'll tell you just to give an idea for those people out there who don't watch it. But Funko went up 22 cents today, and it finished at $3.18. That's a 7.5% increase in one day. So imagine you dropped some money in Funko yesterday and you sold it at the end of the day today.
You know
it's doing this daily.
7.5%.
You know what's going to happen? It's going up because it is going to crash tomorrow. Crater.
Yeah. Anybody who owns that stock right now, I feel bad for them, but we'll see what it does tomorrow. Because the thing is the news is not going to be good no matter what. It's not like they're all of a sudden going to be, out of the hole. It's going to take a while, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But
yeah, buy Busey's instead.
Yeah, buy Busey's for buttered sausage.
Buy Busey's.
And
it like 100 different names. I've heard so many people call it something different.
It's Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. Yeah.
Where'd you go? It's Busey Beaver. No, it's Buc-ee Beaver because he has buck teeth.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap what that place is called. It is not worth like what they charge for like each thing. It's so expensive.
It's not cheap. Like even if you go buy snacks, like the snacks are not dirt cheap. Like the snacks are, you could spend $100 in there just blinking.
The place is a dump.
People in the South love
done?
it. Like we were told by everybody we ran into in Texas. We were there for a day and a half before the cruise. Everybody's like, "Did you go to Buc-ee's? You got to go to Buc-ee's."
Shane, I had to wait online to fuel up. Then I walked into the store and I'm like, we have to wait online with all of their stuff? Dude, the line was endless. It didn't end. We finally fought our way out of the place. I spent $300 in this dump. What a freaking waste.
He's not walking into Busey. He was going to walk out of there with drugs and a handy. Instead, he walked out with popcorn bag and some
t-shirts.
Yeah.
And a brisket sandwich and nuggets.
They got the brisket sandwich that everyone's raving. You got to get the brisket before 2 p.m. because they don't make it anymore. I eat the brisket sandwich. I'm like, it's a regular brisket sandwich. Why is it $17? Like, it's a ridiculous price.
See, Charles should have come to New York City Comic-Con with us, and then he would have went to, what was it, Dave's?
Oh, God, Dave's.
He would have gotten a delicious brisket sandwich there for less than $17.
Dave's Barbecue.
Yeah.
Was it the name?
I was like John. We weren't invited. So
yeah. No, John was invited.
John was invited.
Yeah, Charles, you're the only one who wasn't invited. Right. Yeah.
No, let's see.
Yeah, just check your message, your Facebook Messenger.
Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why. All right.
That's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Stay tuned. We will probably do another episode, in a couple of months after the holidays and see where everybody landed, all the toy companies landed and how they did over the holiday season.
Buy some stock.
But thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and comment below. Let us know what you think about all these shenanigans we talked about. And we'll see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Brandon. Bye, Brandon.
Bye, Busey.
Can I get my buttered sausage?